Okay, August 15th's warm-up. When the bell rings at the beginning of class, what should we be doing? The answer to that is you should be at your seats working on your warm-ups independently, so by yourself, not with other people, until you're told to talk to the other people around you. Next question wants to know, what is the value of the square root of pi squared? A few ways to approach this. What most 8th graders are going to do is type this in the calculator. So let's go to the calculator and type in the square root of pi squared. We'll pull up the little keypad and type in the square root symbol and then pi. And yesterday we talked about how to get squared. You could type a number to the second power, or a number squared. You could also say a number to a power that's bigger than 2. So you could type a to the b, bigger than 2 exponent, and you can just type whatever number is in the exponent. In this case, it's 2. Because squares and square roots are opposite of each other, those kind of cancel each other out or make 1, and we're left with just pi again, 3.14. So the answer to the second question there is the value of pi is the value of the square root of pi squared is just pi. So we'll say 3.14. Next, we want to place these numbers in ascending order, and the easy 8th grade way that we talked about doing this is typing in y equals, and then whatever that number is, and then we can just read our lines going in ascending order. Ascending means we have to read going up. So we'll start at the bottom and read to the top. Okay, so I'll go to desmos and I'll type in 22%, y equals 22%. Remember, we're not actually typing the 22% button because then we get this weird of business. So instead we know percent just means divide by 100. Okay, and that one is in blue. The next number on our list, y equals 4.17. Y equals 4.17, and this one is in green. Okay. Then we've got y equals, the next number is the square root of 24. So y equals the square root of 24. That one is in purple. Run out of colors. Okay, and then we've got y equals -1/4 for our last number. So y equals -1, and then you can use the slash key on your keyboard, or you can type divide and have the 4. And that one is a black line. We've got -1/4 there. Okay, and we are ascending. We want this in ascending order, so we start with the smallest number at the bottom and read to the largest number at the top. Okay, I can see all 4 colors. Remember, you guys can use the zoom tool to zoom further in or out. The color on the bottom is the black line, y equals 1/4. So I know that the number here with the least value is y equals 1/4, -1/4. Okay, this is where I'm going to have my answer. So y equals -1/4. I've used that one. What is the next line? The next one was the blue line, which was 22 over 100, but we used that instead of 22%. So the blue line's next. The blue line we had was 22%. So -22%, sorry. Okay, and we're done with that one. What color line was next? What value was next? We have our green line going from bottom to top next, and the green line was 4.17, which was actually 4.17, so I'm going to write 4.17. Okay, that should mean that the last line was the square root of 24. Let's go check. The very top line, so ascending, the last thing should be the top, was purple. Our purple line was the square root of 24, so the square root of 24 should go last. And there we have it. We have our values in ascending order. We talked about if we wanted this in descending order, you could just flip it, but we want ascending, so our warm-up is done today. So exit drawing.